It's showtime.
Wake up! All right, that's right, baby. Show prep is back.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God. I have been left to my own designs for the last couple of weeks.
But it made you a stronger person.
That's what they keep telling me.
Yes. You had to do it old school, the way we used to do it before there was show prep.
Oh, no. I had the lovely internet to assist.
I didn't even have internet back then.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I didn't have to do it the way you did.
Oh, no. No, we had to dig through the AP wire. We had to dig through the local paper. And we relied a lot on phoners.
Ah, well, the good old phoner days, they're pretty much over.
Yeah, not many people call in anymore.
You know, they just don't do it.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm easy. Let's see. Apparently 2024 is just 3 days old, and if you're like me, you're already struggling with your New Year's resolutions. But apparently, some people haven't even decided what they are yet. In a new poll, 33% of the people polled said that they have made New Year's resolutions, whereas another 16% say they plan to, but haven't gotten around to it. And 45% said they just ain't doing this resolution thing this year. I'm kind of in that group.
It's kind of fun to, put it out there and just kind of play with it. But, you can't take it seriously.
Well, I mean, if you do, you're going to drive yourself insane.
Yeah. So, if somebody is like, hey, Doc, what's your New Year's resolution? And it's like, I'm going to try not to use the B word as a noun.
Whoops, there we go. That didn't take long.
Yep, and I lasted like 7 seconds. So.
In a separate poll, people were asked what kinds of resolution they're making. And the most common choices were saving money, being happy, eating healthier, and exercising more. Oh, and improving their physical health.
Okay, yeah, see, that's just going to stress you out, right?
Yeah, I mean, each and every one of those, the being happy part, if you are steadily paying attention to all them other things, you ain't going to make the second one happen, okay?
No.
36% of the people who made resolutions are confident that they're going to keep them. Liars. And another 53% said they're hopeful they can do it. At least they're optimistic. 6% of the people are already doubtful about their chances, and another 1% give themselves virtually no chance of keeping them all year long.
Yeah, I don't keep mine.
So, I mean, sometimes specific resolutions are easier to keep than generic ones, right?
Uh-huh.
So, does anybody out there have a fun, specific goal for yourself that you feel is reasonable enough to attain? Give us a call, 836-9559. That is the DJ line. It's time for the Roundtable, guys and gals. We're brought to you each and every weekday morning by our friends out at Stories Floor and Carpet. They've been servicing the South Arkansas, Northern Louisiana area since 1958. They have been a beacon of quality and personalized services. Their extensive in-stock inventory ensures quick solutions, while a dust containment system is employed for hardwood refinishing. Visit storiesfloor.com and visualize. You can see your new flooring project online and explore their offerings and visualize your project. Yeah, okay.
See your visualized project.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
All right, what Doc said.
Yeah.
Ouachita County Medical Center's CDU, since 1985, they've been helping folks just like you and me get over their addictions. Call 870-836-1289, 1-800-232-1289. All calls are confidential. Elite Fitness Clubs. That's what I got my mother-in-law this year.
You bought her a fitness club?
Well, I bought her a door pass.
Oh, I was going to say, dude, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm a good son-in-law. I'm on the good list.
Oh, wow.
So, she was wanting to get out and meet people and, be around people and, maybe get healthier and stuff like that. Yeah, so, we thought maybe she might enjoy this. Oh, and then her granddaughters promised to go with.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out. Anyway, Elite Fitness Clubs. I mean, it's not as expensive as you might think. I mean, I'm not going to go into all of that, but I can tell you that if you'll go down there and talk to our buddy Nick May, he'll get you all hooked up. You can call him on the phone, 870-807-2589, elitefitnessclubs.net for more information. Mitchell's Body Shop. Accidents happen, so if you put it in the ditch, you better call.
Uh-oh, Maria.
At Mitchell's Body Shop, 837-2560. The Sandbar, 245 South Adams in Camden. Call them up, 870-836-3003. They will provide you with an exceptional dining experience. Lord knows they did us. Boy, they did us so good, I could not have asked for a better place to have our Christmas party.
That's good stuff.
Denise and the staff, man, they took so good care of us, and we appreciated it so very, very much. If you guys are looking for a place for your next company party, I wholeheartedly recommend the Sandbar. And we're brought to you by our friends out at Everybody's Antiques, 436 South Bradley in El Dorado. They have 31,000 square feet, 120 dealers in-house, and they offer an exceptionally wide variety of treasures for you to explore. I, again, wholeheartedly encourage shopping with a friend, and that's going to make your experience even more enjoyable. Everybody's Antiques, 870-875-1444. And finally, by First Choice Family Care, led by Dr. Jerica Smith. She'll be in the house tomorrow. So you guys get ready with your questions for the doctor. You can always email them over to us at, you know how to get a hold of us. Messages. Yeah. It's better that way. First Choice Family Care, they want to be your first choice. Contact them at 870-800-9002. Doc, we need to take a break, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
All right, everybody just hang out. Give us a minute. We'll be back. Good morning, South Arkansas. It's time for the Washita River Report for Wednesday, January 3rd in Camden. The current gauge reading is 9.1 feet. Arkadelphia currently at 4.32 feet. Thatcher Lock and Dam checking in at 77.34 feet. And at Morro Bay State Park, the gauge reading is 66.5 feet. There are no river warnings currently in effect, so I'm continuing to learn about state landmarks. Places like Rourke Bluff Overlook Trail. This is a hiking trail in the Ozarks. The trail is home to Rourke Bluff Falls. The waterfall flows more than 100 feet, but only after heavy rain. Otherwise, Rourke Bluff is dry. Another waterfall that also only flows after rain is V Notch Falls, which is just past Rourke Bluff Falls on the Overlook Trail. Stay up to date with your current river conditions right here every weekday morning.
It's time to check the Radio Works South Arkansas Community Bulletin Board.
If your nonprofit group has an event you would like to be included in the Community Bulletin Board, please email the information to CamdenRadio1@hotmail.com or fax to 836-9500. Please include times, dates, contact number, and address of the event. Please send at least 5 to 7 days prior to the event to give us ample time to properly advertise.
Looks like that hump day forecast comes with a slight chance of rain. It's going to be cloudy throughout the day with a gradual clearing this afternoon and temperatures reaching near 51. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight low near 27. For Thursday, it'll be sunny and 50. Then on Thursday night, partly cloudy and 30. Friday, slight chance of freezing rain with rain following the afternoon, temperatures near 47. Out of the Radio Works Weather Center, I'm JJ.
Caution, listening to this radio show may cause loss of friends, reduced work output, amplified fecal velocity, ingestion of hot liquids into the sinuses, incontinence, your family to move out of state, spontaneous impersonations of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, gassy elbows, significant increase in willy goo, soreness in nipples and door jams, increased urges around barnyard animals, a degradation of masonry skills, uncontrollable miming, and fire. All were similar to sugar pill.
All right. You'll actually broadcast if you turn the microphones on, dummy.
Ta-da.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing what happened.
I'm telling you. See, we were talking about resolutions a minute ago, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons why you might break your New Year's resolution, Doc.
Oh.
Yeah, like if you bet on Alabama to win it all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. If you're Bill Clinton and Hillary's about to find out how many times your name is on Epstein's passenger list, you might want to consider just dropping it. If your wife's New Year's resolution was to leave you for your brother, well, there you go. If your other resolution was to give up drinking, well, you need to go ahead and knock that off. Who's happy without booze, right?
Yeah.
New Year's Day was a Monday, and even when it's a holiday, we hate Mondays. The number one reason that you already broke your New Year's resolution to be happier, though, you're Blake Shelton, and you read the reviews of your New Year's Eve performance.
Oh.
Just saying. It was pitiful.
That's brutal.
Well, I mean, did you watch it?
No.
It was pitiful. Lots of holiday flights also got delayed, but this one was rough. Last week, United Airlines got on social media and hyped a flight from Guam to Hawaii, right? They were offering people 2 New Year's celebrations, right? So it was supposed to take off from Guam at 7:35 a.m. on New Year's Day, cross the international date line, and land in Honolulu at 6:50 p.m. on New Year's Eve. So they'd get a second countdown, right? Mm-hmm. But sadly, it got delayed more than 6 hours and didn't land in Honolulu until 12:34 a.m. So they missed the second countdown by 35 minutes. Yeah, some of the passengers had only bought tickets for the double New Year. United even promoted it on December 28th, saying, you only live once, but you can celebrate New Year's Eve twice. So it ended up being a big waste of money for some. And people on a few other flights had more luck. Cathay Pacific Airways flight from Hong Kong to San Francisco landed in time for a second New Year. So did all Nippon Airways flights from Tokyo to L.A. But, yeah, not so much for United Airlines. Y'all messed it up for everybody. Let's see. Oh, and the Biden administration is going to reopen 4 points of entry at the southern border, Doc Bryce.
Oh?
Yes. It's because of a record influx of migrants, senior administration officials said on Tuesday. The 4 ports of entry that will be operational again as of Thursday, Eagle Pass, Texas.
Really?
Yeah. San Ysidro, California. Lukeville, Arizona, and Nogales, Arizona. They were closed for much of December as U.S. Customs and Border Protection shifted resources to respond to the influx of migrants traveling to the U.S. They planned reopenings come after a record-setting month in which Customs and Border Protection agents encountered more than 300,000 migrants at the southern border. 300,000. That's an army. As a matter of fact, that's bigger than an army.
Yeah. That's
300,000 migrants in 1 month. In 1 month, Doc Bryce.
Dude, that's an invasion.
I mean, there's no other way to describe that. I'm all for, helping the less fortunate and all of that neat stuff.
Yeah.
But there is no way. I mean, I used to work for the federal government. There is absolutely no way that they are processing 300,000 people a month properly. No way. Can't be done.
Nah, they're just letting them pass on through. They're like, you know what, we trust you.
Yeah, I mean, you look like a nice, upstanding person. Here's the thing: if a terrorist organization wants to come in that way, how are we going to know that they're terrorists?
We trust them.
I mean, you can get everything that you need to create a terrorist act right here in the homeland. I mean, I'm just saying. Administration officials also acknowledged reports of a migrant caravan that appears to be heading to the U.S. border, with one noting that recent reports indicated that the caravan has not moved in several days from a city in southern Mexico. This particular caravan, when I last saw it, they said was 8,000 strong, and it seems to be reducing significantly in size, apparently. President Joe Biden's proposed $106 billion funding package would provide aid for Ukraine and Israel, as well as funding for U.S. border operations. However, it is stuck in Congress, as Republicans say they will not approve the funding without implementing tougher immigration and border policies. Biden addressed the issues at the southern border as he departed Marine One on the White House lawn Tuesday night. He says, "We got to do something." In response to a question from a reporter, "They ought to give me the money I need to protect the border."
Yeah,
well,
give me the money.
It seems as though the Republicans in Congress are asking for border protection, and they are not satisfied with the Biden approach, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
I mean, I ain't saying anybody's right or wrong. I mean, I'm not jumping down that rabbit hole. What do you think, Doc Bryce? You jumped down the rabbit hole.
No.
Chicken. And it's New Year with new weather patterns. There you go. We'll get into something that we can get away with talking about. Weather.
Yes, you know it's a conspiracy that they keep dusting those. You see those little fog lines and stuff behind airplanes and stuff. Yeah.
What, the vapor trail?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
The contrails. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. There's people out there actually believe they're spraying us.
Oh. Well, if you watch Joe Dirt, After a record warm month in December for much of the U.S., January is going to be a different story, with a colder, more active weather pattern set to hit a large swath of the country through the first couple weeks of the year. This includes Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City, which could be looking at their first significant winter storm in 2 years. A potential storm system would affect eastern areas, including the Mid-Atlantic, Northeast, and New England from Saturday to Monday, with the potential weekend winter storm still several days away. Here's a couple of things to know ahead of it. It's been a while since it snowed more than an inch in the big city. As a whole, 2023 was a record-setting low snow year for nearly the entire I-95 corridor from Richmond, Virginia to New York City. And a significant storm is likely, but it's too early to predict exact snowfall amounts. The track of the storm will determine where the rain and snow lines set up and what locations see all snow, all rain, or a mix of both. The I-95 corridor is likely to be near or located right on the rain and snow dividing line, depending on the track of the storm. So as of Monday night's forecast models, I-95 cities like Washington, Philadelphia, and New York had approximately a 60 to 80% chance of seeing at least an inch of snow. Around here, not so much. And that's just fine. They did say in one of the weather reports that I had to do, though, that we were looking at freezing rain. Did you see that?
Yeah.
What day was that? Let's see. Rain. Thursday, no. Friday, no. Saturday, no. Well, it looks like they have pretty much taken that out. So there you go. No more freezing rain in the forecast for us.
All right.
I like it.
That was easy.
Eddie and Carl, they be funning.
Yeah, they do.
So
Wacky
sometimes it's hard to keep up with them. They keep changing their mind. We do have rain in the forecast, though, as of Friday. Then it'll go back to mostly cloudy and partly cloudy to sunny skies for Saturday and Sunday. What else going on, Doc? Anything?
No, I mean, it's kind of a slow week starting out. Other than, you got that thing coming up on the 13th.
Which thing?
Which is the...
the Ducks Unlimited banquet.
Yeah, you got that. And you got the Chambers thing on the 18th.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. You're doing something out there for that, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to provide sound support.
Oh, so you're just showing up to push play.
Yes.
I got you.
In this case, I guess, yeah. Whatever, man. You know what? It pays.
It's good to be the king.
You know, as long as it keeps food on the table, the lights, the phone, and the woman turned on, hey, who cares?
Hey, speaking of keeping her turned on, if your girlfriend started growing out her sideburns this week, this is why. Happy January, everybody.
Wait a minute. Women have sideburns?
Yeah, well, January is the name someone came up with to encourage women to stop shaving, waxing, and plucking for the first month of the year to help normalize body hair on women. It's fairly new, but not a brand new thing. It debuted in 2019, so it's the 6th year people have done it. The official January Instagram account has over 40,000 followers. It says their goals include promoting self-confidence, challenging societal beauty standards, and creating a supportive community where people can share their journey. One of the founders says dedicating a whole month to it is liberating because it gets you thinking about the way you treat your body and why. Mm-hmm. No. Well, I mean, I don't care what you ladies do. I really don't. I can't go a couple of days without shaving. The stubble drives me insane on my neck. It's the only place that it bothers me. I just, I can't do that. But maybe I won't shave my legs for the month of January.
That's reasonable.
I got to shave my face, though.
Okay.
January. Oh, my. And finally, since it's a new year, maybe it's a good time to reboot our vocabularies, Dr. Bryce.
Okay.
Lake Superior State University in Michigan released its annual list of words and phrases that need to be banished in the new year.
Ooh, banished?
Yes, these have got to go, right? Here are the ones they say we should stop using, or at least overusing, in 2024. Are you ready?
Okay.
At number 10, wait for it. No, that's what we're supposed to nix.
Wait, I thought these were words,
yeah,
not phrases.
Well, I mean, apparently it's phrases too.
I'm confused.
Yeah, that's not on the list. Wait for it. So if we're watching a video, then we're ready. We're already waiting for it, right? Uh-huh. Plus, overhyping something undercuts the payoff. Okay. Another word or phrase that has to go, side hustle. I kind of like side hustle.
Yeah, I like doing a side hustle thing.
Number 8 was obsessed. The casual use of obsessed to describe routine interests. So if you say someone is obsessed with something, they better be obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
Cringe-worthy at number 7. Cringe-worthy. I don't think I've ever used that. I have used number 6. Iconic.
Yeah.
I like iconic. But I mean, as long as it's used in its proper verbiage, why not? Yeah. Number 5 was slay. Not like Santa slay, like slay, like I'll slay you.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently that one's got to go. And Riz. You remember Riz?
Rizzo.
No, just Riz.
Oh, just Riz.
Yeah, and he was recently named the word of the year by the Oxford University Press.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's basically a shortened form of charisma, but according to this poll, Riz has already run its course. Another one of the phrases or words that we should stop using or overusing in 2024 is at the end of the day. That one is used just a little too much. Impact at number 2, especially as a verb instead of effect. Impact. And the number one word that the Lake Superior State University in Michigan says we need to stop using or overusing in 2024, the number one word, hack. We got to quit using the word hack.
Like a life hack?
Yeah, that. No more hack. I don't know. I think they could have come up with a better list.
I see.
Hey, speaking of words, Merriam-Webster started the new year off by asking people on social media which words they think should be used more in 2024. So in the comments, people suggested others like, they suggested edifice needs to be used more. That's the number one word that needs to be used more, edifice.
Uh-huh.
So other people suggested others like healthy, peregrination, I don't even know what that is, perfunctory, disposable income, unfathomable, kerfuffle, agog, indubitably, guffaw, peace, and LOL, which was probably a joke. Those are the ones Merriam-Webster says we need to use more of. I don't know about all that. Today is Wednesday, January 3rd. We're already at the halfway point for the week. Currently, it's 35 degrees out there. You need help with your New Year's resolution there, Doc Bryce?
I'm not keeping any. I'm not going to do it.
You're just not going to do it, huh?
I'm not going to do it. That's my New Year's resolution, to not have any New Year's resolution.
An average of 44% of Americans make a New Year's resolution before the night's over. Only 31% of the people stick with the promises they made. And a whopping 81% fail by February, right? The 4 most popular types of goals people set are to exercise, eat well, lose weight, and save money. So, Alexa, how do we keep our New Year's resolutions?
The key to a New Year's resolution is to make it practical and realistic. My algorithms indicate that you lack discipline to adhere to arbitrary limits on your diet, spending, or alcohol consumption. So why would you spend 2024 a prisoner to unrealistic, even punitive aspirations? But if you insist on a resolution, try this. Resolve to eat and drink until you collapse of a heart attack with a smile on your giant fat face. Have a happy New Year, dork wad.
Well, I appreciate that. Alexis, she knows me so well. Oh, and I don't know if you saw this or not. ESPN has apologized.
For?
Well, they aired a video of a woman bearing her breastises during their telecast of the Sugar Bowl on Monday night.
Oh.
They were on Bourbon Street, Doc.
See, I got to get TV again.
Yeah.
I'm missing a lot on TV these days.
Well, you know, Bourbon Street is famous for that kind of activity, right?
Maybe I just need to go to Bourbon Street.
Well, yeah, there's that. They're also famous for a classic DVD.
Thanks to ESPN broadcasting a woman flashing one of her fun bags on Bourbon Street during a college semifinal game. Get ready for the return of Girls Gone Wild. Make sure to watch this Monday's national championship game as ESPN cameras will cruise Houston streets for any women willing to pop top for a national audience. Yes, don't forget that famous woo. The loud, obnoxious sound women make to try to prove to others they're having a good time. Girls Gone Wild, a fun throwback when porn wasn't free, but obviously getting buzzed college girls to flash for hats was.
There you go.
Oh, I can't stand woo girls.
And for those of you that have made your New Year's resolutions, if you've already broke some of them, here you go.
Now, an ordinary kid on New Year's resolutions.
Every year, Mom and Dad decide this is a year they're gonna lose weight. Ugh, that means we all have to suffer through another Greek yogurt and chia seeds phase. I'll give it a week, and there will be clawing and scratching over the last slice of Meat Lover's pizza. Mom's like, this year, I'm gonna read more. What? Reading sucks. You wanna do my book reports too? Dad says he's gonna stop drinking beer. Right, Dad, right. And send the entire economy into a tailspin? Baby steps, Dad. Baby steps. Maybe just stop at 6. So, Mom and Dad, sure you're out of shape, and diabetes is definitely in your future, but there's so much more of you to love, and you're perfect the way you are. Except the diabetes thing. I'll get that checked out pronto. Love you, mean it. Happy New Year.
This has been An Ordinary Kid on New Year's resolutions.
There you go. Well, you know, we just like to help around here. So.
That's very funny.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad show prep is back. It sure did. It really is tough making it through that 3 weeks. Okay. It really wasn't that bad. And they deserved a break. So there you go.
Oh, whatever.
So over that. Let's see what else we've got going on. We do have the Ducks Unlimited banquet coming up January 13th. That is a week from Saturday. This will be out at Riverwoods. Always a good time. The Ducks Unlimited banquet. They are the world's leader in wetlands and associated habitat conservation. And one of the big things that they always do that is always fun is their silent auction. You can also go on their Facebook page to see a Ducks Unlimited conserve film that delves into the massive conservation win of securing 8,600 acres on Virginia's eastern shore. Check it out, man. It's good stuff. Annual Ducks Unlimited banquet. You guys make your plans to attend. We've got tickets we're going to be giving away. I mean, not right now, but I'll be giving them away. Right a week from Saturday. I got plenty of time. And then, as Doc mentioned earlier, the Chamber Banquet. Camden Chamber of Commerce.
That's coming up.
What'd you say, the 18th?
The 18th.
So just 5 days. That's a Thursday.
5 days?
Yeah, after the Ducks Unlimited banquet.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh!
That Bryce better get prepared, baby.
Oh, my goodness, what?
So all of that in your future there, South Arkansas. You can make your plans to attend. And we've got great concerts coming up down at the Murphy Arts District in El Dorado as well. We'll be talking more about those as we get through and get into the new year. It's the Roundtable, guys and gals. Brought to you each and every weekday morning by our dear, dear friends out at First Choice Family Care. Don't forget, Dr. Smith will be in here tomorrow. If you got a question for the doctor, you could really make my job a lot easier by messaging me with your question. We won't use your name unless you want us to. Or you can just do it anonymously. You know, like if you don't trust us, you can always text it to our text line, our anonymous text line, 501-313-0944, 501-313-0944. Don't forget, you got to start doing that 10-digit dialing if you're not already doing it. When do they have to do that, Doc Bryce?
The 19th.
The 19th, so the day after the chamber banquet.
Yep, so you better get practicing now.
See, I can't not 10-digit dial.
Yeah, but see, if you're calling people you already know, it's going to be in your phone.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you know, I can call my daughter, Kira. Bam, Miranda, bam.
Yeah, and I mean, you have to use the area code anyways if you're going to text somebody.
Yes.
So, I mean, get used to it. I mean, we've been doing it since the 90s. And that was before cell phones.
Right.
Where we had to manually
absolutely
dial
nothing
every
new.
number with the area code. And then we had to remember that area code because we got all these different area codes. It was simple for us. 817-214, that's all you needed.
Yes.
214, Dallas County side and beyond, and 817, which was the largest area code of Texas.
Yes.
And
it was pretty much all of central and western Texas.
And the only time you ever got messed up is if you were dialing an 817 number and it was outside of your calling area.
Yeah, so you had to dial 1.
Then you had to dial 817, But yeah, we've been doing this for years. So you're going to love it. Trust me.
It'll grow on you. you got no choice.
After a while, you'll think to yourself, how did I ever live without?
Yes, so
without 10-digit dialing?
It'll be amazing. Trust me. We're also brought to you by our friends out at Everybody's Antiques in El Dorado, 436 South Bradley to be exact. 120 booths, 31,000 square feet of treasures for you to explore. We wholeheartedly suggest shopping with a friend to make the experience even more enjoyable. Call them up, 870-875-1444. We're brought to you by the Sandbar, 245 South Adams. That's Miss Denise and crew. They are open from 4 to 10, Tuesday through Saturday, and they provide a fantastic atmosphere and great service. You can enjoy their mouth-watering steaks and twice-baked potatoes. Call the Sandbar, 870-836-3003. We are brought to you in part by our friends at Mitch Lowe's Body Shop. They've been serving auto owners for more than 20 years. They do auto body, collision repair, framework, glasswork, refinishing. Accidents do happen. So if you find yourself in the ditch, you better call
Maria.
870-837-2560.
How did I get in this ditch?
I made this resolution not to be in a ditch.
I was just driving along, and this ditch come out of nowhere.
We are brought to you in part by our friends out at Elite Fitness Clubs. They are a premier fitness destination. They offer 24/7 key fob access, cutting-edge equipment, including free weights and interactive cardio machines with apps like Netflix and MyFitnessPal.
Just go grab you some weights.
Right, don't leave with them. Okay?
You gotta leave them there.
And exclusive to South Arkansas, they boast a far infrared sauna for a holistic health experience. So check them out, man. You can go over there and see our buddy Nick May. He get you all set up. 870-807-2589 or info@elitefitnessclubs.net. info@elitefitnessclubs.net. We are brought to you by OCMC's CDU, the Chemical Dependency Unit. It was established in 1985. The CDU specializes in substance abuse treatment. They use medical, psychological, and counseling professionals, and they blend medical, behavioral, and 12-step recovery models. If you need professional help, these guys are the very best. Call 870-836-1289, 1-800-232-1289. All calls are confidential. And finally, by Stories Floor and Carpet, servicing South Arkansas and northern Louisiana since 1958. They offer reputable brands and convenient financing options. Their extensive in-stock inventory ensures quick solutions. And you can even see your new flooring project online. Stories Floor and Carpet invite you to visualize. That's right. You can see that new flooring project online at storiesfloor.com. Just upload your photo into their visualizer. And see your options. See, that was a lot smoother, right?
So much
smoother.
With the options.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving yourself options.
Yes, baby. Yeah, I love options. All right, we are out of here until tomorrow. The over there on that side of the glass, he's doing that. And over here on this side of the glass, we're doing this.
Ladies and gentlemen, KCXY East Camden welcomes you to the
News Talk 92 KBEU Beer Den.
I'm sorry, can you clarify that last sentence for me?
That means the news and talk of South Arkansas on News Talk 92 KBEU. KBEU. Hello, South Arkansas. I'm Doc Bryce. Let's talk news. Remember, the area code overlay begins this month, starting January 19th of 2024. Dialing with the area code 870 will be mandatory for all calls, followed by the 7-digit telephone number. Ensure your devices, services, and advertising material are updated if you are still using the 870 area code or are assigned the new area code 327 to avoid disruption in communication. As the new year begins, numerous laws passed in 2023 will come into effect as of January 1st of 2024, covering areas from taxes to criminal justice. These include reductions in income tax rates, Acts 10 and 485, required for opioid overdose rescue kits in schools, Act 811, and changes to unemployment benefits, Acts 196, 106, and 587. A complete summary is available at arkansashouse.org. A lawsuit challenging state laws encroaching on the Board of Corrections' constitutional authority faced a delay Thursday. Pulaski County Circuit Court Judge Patricia James granted a continuance after an attorney's wife went into labor. The hearing, rescheduled for next Tuesday, addresses Acts 185 and 659 affecting the appointment tenure of corrections officials. The Sheriff's Department is cautioning the community about scammers impersonating law enforcement officials. These scammers are manipulating caller IDs to mimic the department's number, falsely claiming warrants, and seeking personal financial details. The Sheriff's Department emphasizes they never solicit financial information by phone. If uncertain, hang up and directly contact the department. Victims of this scam are urged to report incidents promptly and notify their financial institutions. Celebrating milestones at Camden Fire Department. Colton Wilson, driver-operator for B-Shift, marked his second year with the Camden Fire Department on Tuesday, showcasing dedication and service. Additionally, on Monday, the department recognized Jared Purifoy, assistant chief for C-Shift, and an impressive 19 years of steadfast commitment and contribution to the Camden Fire Department. I'm Doc Bryce. Go make some news today. Bryce Robertson is next. Shop Camden.
I'm Rex Nelson. As a native Arkansan, I take pride in our state's natural beauty. And as someone who has been in all 75 counties, I've seen how prevalent litter is across our